We at FVAP are proud to collaborate with NASA's Trusted Info 2020 in our continued work with state and local election officials as the trusted sources for election information. The FVAP staff works closely with these election officials to ensure the information at FVAP.gov is the most accurate and reliable. FVAP's mission is to ensure that active duty military, their eligible family members, and overseas citizens are aware of their right to vote and have the tools and resources needed to successfully do so from anywhere in the world. As the only official federal government website to provide accurate, nonpartisan absentee voting information directly to military members, their families, and overseas citizens, FVAP looks to continue our critical partnership with NAS throughout the 2020 election cycle.
As a Secretary of the Commonwealth and Chief Election Official for Pennsylvania, I am proud to be part of the Trusted Info 2020 initiative. With today's prevalent internet and social media use, people have access to many different sources of election and candidate information. Misinformation can spread widely and quickly, which underscores the importance of the Trusted Info 2020 campaign. So, what should you share with friends through social networks? Information directly from the nation's election officials or our key partners such as the Federal Voting Assistance Program at the Department of Defense.
What is disinformation? It's information that is false and deliberately created to mislead people. Throughout the 2020 election cycle, I want you to know that election officials are your trusted sources for correct and reliable election information. As the Secretary of State and Chief Election Official in Vermont, it is critical for voters across the United States to know that in today's election environment, their election officials are working diligently to ensure accurate information is available and ready for distribution to combat any attempts at misinformation. That's why the National Association of Secretaries of State, or NAS, has created the hashtag TrustedInfo2020 campaign. And if you're voting absentee as an active duty service member, military spouse, or overseas citizen, then FVAP.gov is a helpful resource to learn how to register and vote in your state of residence.
As president of the National Association of Secretaries of State, I speak for our members to say we're excited to be home for the Trusted Info 2020 effort and provide nonpartisan, trustworthy, and timely information to voters. We work closely with the Department of Defense and other stakeholders throughout the election year to provide critical voting information to our military and overseas citizens. However, we at NAS also recognize the valuable and trusted role of the FVAP.gov in supporting the voting rights of our military, their families, and overseas citizens.